تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد نحنا شعوب لها نفدى تراها
Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Peers of Union. Like you are used to us bring you the most successful stories here in the UAE, we are here in Dubai with Mr. Mohammed Mujahid Siddiqui. Mr. Mohammed, who came to the UAE in 1994 working as a salesman, and then he decided to open his own company in 2011, PAP International Technical Services. So let's hear his side of success. First of all, welcome to our program. How are you today?
Welcome, very good. Thank you. Excellent.
So first, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Well, my name is Mujahid Siddiqui. I was born in Lahore, born to my parents. My mother was a doctor, father was a lawyer, and I was raised and brought up in Lahore, and I did I went to a missionary school, Cathedral High School, which was considered one of the best schools, and I went to Government College Lahore, and I went to UET Lahore, very illustrious, and I was lucky and fortunate to have a very good opportunity with education. So the engineering school in Pakistan was one of the best, called UET Lahore, University of Engineering and Technology Lahore. And from there I had an opportunity to go to Oklahoma, USA to obtain my master's in business administration and finance. And in 1994, once I finished my education, I moved to Dubai because there was a lot of opportunity, and my cousin said that this is the place to be. So without wasting any time, I moved to Dubai and I never looked back. I progressed and made some good headways in my career and did very well for myself. And I was the last assignment, I was working in pre-engineered building industry. All along, these pre-engineered buildings are designed and produced in UAE, and they are shipped all over. So this gave me an opportunity to travel to more than 50 countries in the world. So it was an excellent opportunity. I went to Russia, Central Asia, Africa, Middle East, Europe. So I was very lucky and fortunate, and I ended up becoming a general manager of the company, and this company was partially owned by Imar Investment. And in 2011, I left them and I started my own company. And I was feeling there is a tremendous opportunity in the roof repair and re-roofing of all these pre-engineered buildings which have been sold over the years. There is billions of square meters of pre-engineered buildings around the regions, and they need repair. So I am a specialist in it, and we do roof repair and re-roofing. We have done some very nice jobs like Emirates Mall and the ski slope. So we deal with the likes of Unilever, Dabur, Pepsi, Coke, all the big brands. We have done more than 300 more than 300 buildings. So this kind of service was not there before, and we are the business did very well, and we grew and grew. And now I have several other business along with it. I have a lighting and solar business, and I have started a pergola and a car shade business at the factories here. Yes.
So, Mr. Mohammed, what made you desire to work in this field? Why did you choose this field specifically?
Well, mostly it's luck. I just was an engineer looking for opportunity, and I found a job in pre-engineered buildings. And pre-engineered buildings are very unique. You can make from a mosque to a mall. There are no columns designed up to 250 feet. So this was a very growing field, and I started with this, being an engineer. So it was fascinating for me to work with where I can use my engineering skills as well as my managerial skills, business skills.
So as it's common now that no path is taken by anyone is easy. There will always be some difficulties or some problems during establishing a new business or during running it. So what are the challenges you have faced, and what is the strategy you have followed to manage these problems?
Market was always there. So it's just the most important challenge is how you manage your cash flows. That you have timely payments and able to finance the business from the customer's money. So that is the challenge always It was before and even now. But with a strong will and desire and good administration skills, you can manage it.
So talking about the problems, the COVID situation have affected a lot of people and a lot of companies. So how did the COVID affected you and PAP International Technical Services?
Well, you as a smart businessman, you have to work around it. When COVID struck us in March, we moved our crews in the premises of our clients. They were essential industries, food industries, so we took special permissions. Government was kind enough to give permission for essential industries to work 24/7. So luckily a lot of our clients was Alain University, IFCO Food Company, and they were working 24/7 and the government allowed us to work. So we moved our crews near them and we managed. And we are very thankful for the governmental support. And we were not, as such too much affected because there were special permissions, to work, yes.
And also, Mr. Muhammad, you have said that you own more than one business. So how you
two companies, yeah.
Yeah. So how are you able to managing it? Like, are you following a specific strategy?
Well, they are distinct business. One is the lighting and solar business, the other is roof repair and waterproofing, and the third is pergolas and car shades. And the core management team is the same, and the accounting is the same, and I'm able to manage it, and...
A lot of companies also have put a future plan to improve the quality of the services or to expand to new branches. So have you put a future plan for your company?
Absolutely. We want to open a branch in Abu Dhabi in Alain for the same purpose because there is good money and good opportunity there. At the moment, we are serving those clients sitting from Dubai.
So talking about the opportunities, UAE is a developing country and constantly improving. During the time frame of your stay in the UAE, what opportunities did the UAE present to you?
Well, the amount of investment came in the UAE is unparalleled in the planet. Nowhere else in such a small time you build this infrastructure and these many buildings. So obviously there was a lot of growth and opportunity for everyone. And recently in 2008 and even now challenges come, but the UAE government always come up with some incentives where the business will thrive. So I'm very positive that even now I'm feeling after Eid the business has started to come back and it's going at a good pace.
So let's talk about the success. Each one of us have his own definition of success, but I'm more interested in hearing yours. So, Mr. Muhammad, what does success mean to you?
Well, I think it should be a very wholesome life for everybody. That work alone is not enough. You should have well-being. When you talk about the well-being of the humans, they should take care of themselves, their sports and other activities, and also social life. So everything is part of it. So we have to look at it from the perspective of wholesome life. Where you have a social life, you have a good health, and and business as well.
Yeah, sure. And talking about the success, who is the one person who stood by your side during all the problems you have faced or during establishing a new business? Who is the one person who supports you the most?
My father was a lawyer and he was a fighter. He was a very strong man with a good mental nerves. And more often than not, success is about how do you deal with the pressure. In a pressure situation, how do you keep yourself and you get down, you get up. So I take a lot of inspiration from my father, Akhtar Hussain. Yes.
And also here in the UAE, there are a lot of companies in technical services. What make PAP International Technical Services special?
Well, I worked 18 or 19 years in steel buildings, in pre-engineered buildings, and I was lucky that in the roof repair business, I know what I'm doing. So the solutions we knew, they were robust and strong, and they will withstand the test of the time. Because the weather is very, very cruel here. In terms of 45 ambient means the roof will become 80 or 90 degrees. And it will come down to 40 degrees in the same day. So this temperature differential, how do you handle it? We have the special materials. I travel all over the globe for the roofing shows. I brought the best materials and the best adhesives, and I was able to solve this problem of leakages and roof repairs, especially metal.
So also from your current expertise, what piece of advice would you like to send to all the young people who aspire to be like you?
You know what I see when I look at my son and I look at the other young people, I have one simple message, okay? Good habits makes you successful more often than not. And my message is to stay away from too much over information. I mean, I'm talking about detox from the information age. You know, the too much information they have, this mobile, even I myself, from old to young, we tend to waste a lot of time on this mobile and internet, you know. So that makes you a little hyper and crazy. So my message to the young people is that be alone with yourself and try to stay away from the social media and too much information. I think so.
And one final thing, would you like to send a thank you message to all the leaders of the UAE for their support?
Absolutely, without saying, absolutely and positively. I mean, I have traveled, like I said, I travel all over the planet, so many places. And now I'm a regular golfer at the Emirates Golf Club and the Creek Golf Club. And every European and everybody who is here from wherever, they don't want to go back. And they love the quality of life, the safety, security provided by the Emirates lifestyle, UAE. So I'm in the same boat. I mean, despite you know, whatever heat or whatever, people love this place. This is simply because you know, compared to other places, this is more secure, and the lifestyle is good.
So we have reached the end of our interview. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed Mujahid, for this wonderful interview, and we wish you more success in your life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your wishes.
So ladies and gentlemen, this was the end of our episode for today. Stay tuned for our next week episode of Peers of Union, and stay safe.